Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. So of course, as you could tell from the title, my order from Dior came in, and I also placed an order from Sephora. Miss Anastasia Beverly Hills launched some new fall tones for her satin lipstick and her lip liner, and I could not resist. I know. They were in my cart. It's been a few emotional days. Like, there's been a lot of shit going on, and retail therapy is sometimes what helps me, so I pressed purchase. Yeah, so I'm gonna test out these products for today. I'll do a comparison between this and the other highlighter quad that I do own in my collection, which is a special edition one, unfortunately no longer available, but I'll still compare formulas in case you do have some older ones from Dior. My best guess, and I think I do remember seeing something, it's a reformulation. There's some new laws that got passed in Europe. I think that's the reasoning behind all of the reformulations that we're seeing. Okay, if you are new here, hi, hello. I give you an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you can click the subscribe button and hopefully choose to stay for a while. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for being here. I love and appreciate every single one of you. Okay, let's get started. All right, my loves, cloud coverage. Okay, I purchased mine directly from the Dior website, but you can also find this at Sephora. It is available. In other words, the Sephora sale is coming and you can wait. You don't need to get this right now. You can wait and get it at a percentage. Let me tell you what I have on my face as far as makeup goes. So the Victoria Beckham Foundation Drops Shade Number 5, RMS Concealer in WN011, Cream Contour, the new Haus Labs in Angle, Natasha Denona Liquid Bronzer. I do not recall using a cream or liquid blush. I just don't. So let's say we did not. I did not use one. Powdered with the Fenty Under Eye Brightening Powder in Rose Quartz, Makeup Forever Loose Powder in Banana, What's Up Beauty Powder Bronzer in shade 30, and what blush did I use? Haus Labs. I do not remember the shade, but it's like the pretty terracotta nude. And that's it. That's all I have on my face currently, because we are going to jump in next to this highlighting palette from Dior. Okay, so this is the Backstage Glow Maximizer Face Palette. Retails for $54. The shade I purchased is 004 Rose Gold Glow. This color story has existed in the past. It was like a limited edition launch, and so they're bringing it back in a reformulation. 3 out of the 4 palettes that are available on Dior. I'm guessing the one that is not considered new is the Universal Glow, because that's part of the permanent collection. But the other 3, 003 Pearly Peach Glow and 005 Sunlit Amber Glow, and I believe the 005 is a whole new color story. Available at Sephora, so wait for the sale. No need to go run out and buy this. A highlighter palette with ultra fine pearlescent pigment and gel powders that deliver an intense glow to the face, eyes, and décolleté. I'll have to look up that word. All right, so here is what the packaging looks like. It's just the traditional Dior packaging that we see with just about everything. Okay, sorry guys. Oh my gosh. Today is 9/11 when I'm filming this, and a lot has happened, and I feel like it just is becoming a weekly thing. So if I seem off, if I'm taking deep breaths, it's just because I have a lot on my mind. My husband did get home yesterday, so I am just so grateful that he's home, because he's my rock, he's my bestie, he's what keeps me grounded a lot of the times. Okay, so this is made in Italia. Let me see if I can find a shelf life. 6 months. 6-month shelf life. All right, so here is, so they did change the front, I think, and I'll compare it when I do the comparisons. Before, it only had the Dior right here, and in the back it does give you the information. The older palette used to have the shades, like a little small picture of the shades and basically what to use each shade for. This one does not have that. Okay, I'll go ahead and swatch this. Okay, I did not take a close-up of this. It would have been nice to get one, like a close-up video. So this is the yellow one and the darker pink tone one. Ooh, okay. That tiny bit of a punch. Yeah, now that I think about it, I did not get a close-up of this. Okay, now I'm gonna use, swatch the bottom too. My kids are being loud. Okay. So the punchiest one is definitely going to be the yellow one. I don't, well, maybe on this one I see glitter specks. But the other three, I think they're okay. And this one here looks like it might have a slight shift. They all look pretty. Now, how am I going to do this? I only have 2 cheeks. Okay, so I think we'll do, let me see. I'll do the rosy one closer to the temple. How about that? This is the mini cheek from Dior. It's really windy outside. I am gonna tap the excess. Oh, way too much. Ooh, okay. So yes, I would definitely say this one has some sort of a like holographic, maybe. I hope you can see, like I turn here and it disappears and then you can see it. It's reminding me of the Artitude Cosmetics Chrome highlighter I recently purchased. A tiny bit. Okay, I'm warping my brush and I'll use this one here on this temple. Okay, see, this one didn't pick up as much. Oh, that one's pretty. That one's really pretty. Ooh. I feel like I usually enjoy most when I like the last one I purchased, 3 out of the 4 I really enjoy as a highlighter. And then like the white one, that one had too much glitter and I only used that for like inner corner. Okay, so far so good. Maybe I should have left the super bam in your face one for a different area. You know what? Let's do this one here, which is it the one that has, no, I think this is, oh, frick, I don't even know. So far, I don't see any glitter when I'm actually applying it to my face. I still have 2 more to go. So we'll do this one on both cheeks and I'll use the yellow right above my eyebrow. Okay, so tipping in to that almost like silver champagne one, the lightest one. Okay, this one I think also has a shift. Okay, not as poppy as this one. This one seems like it's more natural, sink into your skin kind of shift. Oh, that's pretty. Oh yeah, I wonder if you could see the difference. Like I feel like this one is just sinking in and then this one it's more of a pop. I don't know. I hope you see what I see. On this side. Yeah. The pink one I feel has more of a punch than this one. They're both pretty, but so far I don't see any glitter specks that I find annoying. The white one from the quad I have. Okay, now the yellow one. You can see it. I'm wiping my brush in between. Okay. I think you can really punch it up if you wanted to, but I don't want to. Oh yeah, this one on this side. Is there? No, see, I don't see glitter sparkles, like annoying glitter sparkles. The other quad I own, the white shade, I barely use that one because I'm not huge on an inner corner shimmer, on a shimmery inner corner. Jesus, I have hair. Okay. Pretty. I think all of them are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm enjoying all of them, which is great. This is the brush I used for my blush, the What's Up 204. Okay, that is good news. Did you hear my child? I'm dipping into the pink one and putting it up here. Yeah, I want to say this one definitely has like a shift. You can't really see it. I used to put my highlighter on the tip of my nose, but now I put it here. Okay, I don't dislike any of the shades. Okay, dokie, here is what the makeup is looking like. I went into Charlotte Tilbury Brow Pencil, Sephora Lamination Brow Gel, NARS Mascara, and then for the eyes, I went into the Artitude Abscission Palette. I only used 2 shades. I used the lightest shade and this one for the outer corner. Didn't use a shimmer from the palette, but I did use a tiny bit of the lightest one in my inner corner, and you can see how soft that highlighter is. But everything's looking pretty, very like my skin better. I mean, you know I have makeup on, but it's not overly done. Okay, now we're gonna move on to these new lip products Miss Anastasia got me, and it's the tones. Oh my goodness, it's the tones. When I saw them, yeah, I knew I wanted at least one of the lip liners and one of the lipsticks. The one I purchased is Stormy, which looks very similar to Unearthly in Foggy, which is that contouring cool nude tone. I hope that makes sense. $22 for the Velvety Matte Precision Shaping Lip Liner. I think it was 4 or 5 different tones that were launched for this fall season. And then the Full Pigment Matte and Satin Velvet Lipstick, $26, and the tone I got was Soft Haze, which to me looks very similar to a lot of the lipsticks that I've been buying recently. So MAC Cosmetics Stone, Unearthly, Secrets from the Courtney Quarantine collaboration, Melt Cosmetics Lace, Wicked Widow Beauty Graveyard Dirt. Like, it's a very similar tone to those lipsticks that I absolutely love, and I keep using cloud coverage time and time again. There's a lot of wind outside, so the clouds are really moving. Okay, so we'll start with the lip liner, and I will compare it. Gosh, I can compare it to the Unearthly. I think I can also compare it to Almond from Ravi Beauty, and maybe Stone. And these pencils have like a square shape to the pencil, so they don't roll off your desk, which is really nice because I hate it when stuff rolls off my desk. All right, so let me swatch it. And as soon as I opened this to see if it was good, I was like, yeah, that's gonna be a beautiful, perfect tone. Should I bring you in closer? Just a tiny bit. Hopefully it's not too cold. Grayish, there you go. No, grayish. I'm gonna compare this. I'll do both Stone and grayish. How about that? Yeah, I think it's gonna be closer to grayish than Stone. Right? I do enjoy this lip liner formula from Anastasia. I unfortunately only own one other one. Not because I don't want more, but because I have too many and I don't need to buy another tone. This particular cool toned sculpting kind of nude, I don't have. Like, I can count with one hand how many of these tones I have. It's so pretty. Do you see that? I am so bright. Apologies. There we go. Gorgeous. All right, now the lipstick. I do enjoy the packaging. It's just very simple, straight to the point. The tone is at the bottom. Oh, okay. So the lip liner and lipstick were made in USA with US imported materials. Lipstick has an 18-month shelf life, and lip liner has a 24-month shelf life. Here is the bullet. I do enjoy the lipstick component that Anastasia has for these lipsticks. I never owned the older lipstick component. When this launched, this new lip liner and lipstick launch came, I purchased two lipsticks and one lip liner. Okay, so there it is. And I would say this is like a satin matte kind of formula. Okay, here's the swatch of the lipstick, which, I mean, it looks lovely. Again, reminds me of Secrets, Laced, Stoned, Graveyard Dirt from Wicked Widow Beauty. So let's try this lipstick. Okay. My lips are looking a little gray, but it's okay. I don't have to wear these two together. I just both tones really called to me. And this formula is very, very comfortable. Touch up the lip liner. Okay, yeah, this is very much a lip combo that I've just kind of been attracted to. Now, I don't know if I would pair this lip liner with this lipstick. Maybe I would pair a different lip liner. I went to the dentist today. I had my first dentist appointment in like 10 years. And you know, when they clean your teeth, they feel kind of gritty. That's why I keep playing with my teeth. But yeah, okay, here it is. So pretty. So pretty, very nude, very cool toned. Not gonna be for everybody, but I've been enjoying lipstick combos that look very similar to this. All right, let me pull out the lip liners and the lipsticks that I'm going to compare these to. Okay, so I have both swatches, the lip liner and the lipstick. Let's start with the lipstick. So Graveyard Dirt from Wicked Widow. Right here. Okay, so I would say this one has maybe more pinky mauvey undertones, and this is a true nude. I have Laced from Melt Cosmetics. I think it's gonna be the same thing, the undertone. Yeah, because this looks closer to the Wicked Widow than it does to, well, now I'm curious to do Grunge Nude. Okay, I did do Grunge Nude from Melt right here. Darker, more mauvey for sure, like mauvey rose. Secrets from Unearthly. Mine's like the bullet is broken, so I have to be very gentle. This might be the closest one to it, I think. So this is Secrets and Soft Haze from Anastasia. And then last but not least, Stone from MAC Cosmetics. So this is Stone. Okay, so this is Grunge Nude from Melt. This one is the new one from Anastasia, Wicked Widow and Graveyard Dirt. Laced from Melt Cosmetics, Secrets from Unearthly, and Stone from MAC Cosmetics. Same vibe here, right? Like not exactly close, but the same vibe. All right, now lip liners. Okay, Unearthly and Foggy. I think this one's gonna be too light. Yeah, so this is the new one from Anastasia and Stormy, and Foggy from Unearthly. Okay, Stone from MAC Cosmetics. I think Grayish is going to be the closest. So this is Stone, which I grabbed the wrong one. Almond for Ravi Beauty. Okay, no, not even close. Compared to these undertones, not even close. Yeah, okay, let me find Grayish from MAC Cosmetics. Hold. Okay, found it. Found Grayish from, should I do it at the top? Let me do it on the side. Let's see. Okay, yeah, not exactly. So this is Grayish and this is Stormy. I would say Stormy has maybe a tiny bit more plum purple or just purple in general undertone, and nude for the Grayish from MAC Cosmetics. But I guarantee you that if I were to put Grayish on this side and the Anastasia Stormy on this side, like half of each lip, I don't think you'd be able to tell too much of a difference. Okay, so there are some swatch comparisons in case you were wondering. And as you could see, this is the vibe that I've been attracted to lately. And it's just so pretty. 90s grunge, right? I feel like that's the best way to describe it. Okay, that's it. Let me scoot you on out and we can just talk real quick and end this video. Okie dokie. I did change the lip up. I kept the Anastasia lip liner in Stormy, but I switched the lipsticks. I went in with Secrets from Unearthly in a tiny bit of the Half Magic glittery balm lipstick. I think Celebrity is the name, in the middle. And I'm liking that. I think that looks beautiful. I totally forgot I needed to compare these two. Okay, so here is comparison of packaging, how they look. I actually prefer this over this. And then in the back, the comparison, see where this one, it tells you the name of the shade and basically like the purpose of the shade. Not similar color stories, maybe the two pink ones and maybe the peach. Maybe the two pink ones and the peach I can compare. So these two and these two. The pink and the orangey peach from the new one right here. So the pink is at the bottom, orangey peach is at the top. So orangey peach from this one and the pinky one, and you can tell that I've definitely used, the embossment is almost gone. The white one is the least that I use of. Okay, so pink and peachy. So these are the two pinky ones. This one's more icy, and like I said, I feel this one, it's a tiny bit holographic, and then I want to say this one's just a little bit more soft, subtle than the new one. So definitely different formulas. They do feel different to the touch. I would say these feel a tiny bit more light, more soft. These feel like they're just a little bit more, the formula isn't as dry. There you go. And first impressions, I did not see any glitter flakes like in this white one here. And I'll show you, like, you see that? See how it looks chunky, and then even you can't see the glitter that I see. It's just not what I get in this. I don't see it in the new formulation. For the better, it just depends. I enjoy this. I loved this. I know some people didn't enjoy it. The white one is the only one, and it's even called glitter white. So that should tell you everything you need to know. Yeah, so I'm enjoying this. First impressions, I think the formula is good. Now, is it better? That depends on you. I don't have any of the older ones. This limited edition here, the Celestial Glow, was my first highlighter palette from Dior that I had ever purchased. So I can't compare to the older formula. Morgan Turner, that girl, she is a pro at what she does. So you can go check her video out because she definitely does comparisons to the older formulation. If I remember correctly, I think she said like she does prefer some of the older ones, but she doesn't think they did a bad job with this one. I need to keep using these and yeah, let you know, give you an update. But that's it. That is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I feel like it was longer than it needed to be. But sometimes when you do comparisons, it does kind of make the video a little bit longer. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. Sephora sale is coming. So like I said, you don't need to run out and buy this. Buy it during the sale so you can get some money off, some coin off. All right, my loves. I've already tried to film this part 5 times. Okay, so thank you so much for being here. I love you all. It's just insane what we call life right now. Life is so precious. Life is so short. And I'm not just saying because, number one, today is 9/11. 24 years ago, right? That I still remember exactly where I was when all of that went down. So if I remember where I was when all of that went down, anything after that that has been tragic, I'm pretty sure everyone remembers exactly where they were when whatever tragic thing they're talking about happened. So just hold your loved ones closely. Tomorrow is never promised. Your life can change within a second. And I'm not just talking about just what has occurred within the past week. Like the realtor that sold us this house, her husband recently passed away. I think it's already been a month. He was diagnosed with stomach cancer, and it took him a while to even get treatment. So by the time he started treatment, he passed away 3 weeks after. So it's hard. There's so many things happening. So the best thing you can do is live in the now, live in the moment, appreciate your loved ones that are right next to you. So sending everyone so much love, so much. The world feels heavy. And if I'm feeling it, then you're feeling it. So I love you all. Please stay safe. And that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you all on the next video.